Hey everyone, it's Gabriella with Beating Type 1, aka Ella. I want to do a quick video on how I have to treat a low. So, I have to treat my lows pretty much before they become low for like a typical person because I can't eat enough food to treat a low. That's one thing. The next thing is the carbs in the food that I eat take around 2 to 4 hours, depending, for them to even start to affect my blood sugar. So even though I'm about to try to eat some crackers, they're not going to help raise my low because the carbs in them won't hit me until about another hour or two. So I just checked my blood sugar and I'm 104. So I also have a fall rate on my Dexcom. So it's indicating that I'm dropping. So what do I need to do when I have a low is I have to use either D5 or D50. I try to use D5 over D50 because if I have to use D50, we have to call rescue EMS and they have to come push the D50 because I don't have access to that at this time in my home or outside of a hospital setting at this time. So what I do is I'm going to have to flush my port to get it to all unclotted and stuff and to get ready to max flow about probably at least 250 mLs of D5LR. So this is alcohol, and I just went ahead and primed this flush so it's ready. Now what I'm going to do is remove my alcohol swab cap, and I'm going to put it down and making sure that I keep the bottom up and I don't touch the sterile field. I'm also then just going to take my alcohol swab and give it a little quick scrub there. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my flush. It's ready. I'm going to hook it up. I'm going to unclamp, and then I'm going to use some good power. I'm going to power flush a little bit to get it nice and open and ready to infuse pretty quickly. Then I'm going to put my alcohol swab cap back on just for a second. I'm going to remove the sterile covering I have on my tubing, get the cap off, and then I'm going to undo my swab cap one more time. Again, putting the sterile side up, taking my tubing, connecting my connecting to my port, locking it in, unlocking the clamp here, and then I'm going to go ahead and open this, and then I want to make sure it's on max flow and it's going, it's dripping, and it's infusing. Then I'm also going to take my pump and I'm going to, the AMS screen is flickering kind of like that. They do that on camera for some reason, but in real life they don't actually flicker. So I'm going to go to main menu and I'm going to go down to basil. I'm going to select temp, and then I'm going to go down to off, and I'm going to turn my basil off for a half hour. And then I'm going to hit OK, and then I hit go. So my pump is now, my basil is stopped for a half hour. I have connected my D5LR, and now I just sit and wait and just recheck every like 10 minutes or so until my blood sugar is back up in my range. And for me, because of the nature of how brittle I am and how I have a lot of like really dangerous lows and such, the range, my target range is 130 to 180, which is higher than a lot of most type 1s, but that is the range that my endocrinologist and my team has determined that's safe for me to stay in. And so that's just what we shoot for. So I'll run probably about 250 to maybe 500, between 250 and 500 mLs of D5LR to get my blood sugar up, and then I just check every 10 minutes for about the next, I do Q15 times 2, so like every 15 minutes, like 2 times, and then just to make sure that my blood sugar is coming up and I'm not going into a dangerous level. Then at this point I would also notify one of my diet stalkers and let them know, hey, just keep an eye on me, I'm dropping. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope this video was somewhat interesting. And this is how I have to treat a low because of my gastroparesis and because we just say I'm NPO for lows, because eating won't help me, because the rate that my blood sugar crashes is about 2 hours faster than the food can. Okay, so like my blood sugar crashes faster than food, and the carbs in the food that I take in PO by mouth can affect my blood sugar. So that is why I do have to use IV Dextrose. I also can't use glucagon at this time because I don't have enough glycogen storage in my liver to use glucagon to treat lows.